What's up, everyone? Welcome to a live watch-along. The Champions League has returned. Now, before I introduce the other guests, please do hit the like button on this stream. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on X and Twitter. And yeah, hopefully Monaco win. But let us introduce our guests. Me. It's just me. No, I'm kidding. No, we have someone else as well. The biggest Arsenal fan, obviously, Charlie, has joined. How are you?
All good, yeah. Thanks for having me on. Big up to everybody watching on my channel as well. I've dual streamed this one, so big up to everyone coming through from No Filter FC. While we're here, make sure you're subscribing to both channels if you haven't already. The link to both the channels should be in the chat. I know Ten's put his there, so make sure you're doing that. Make sure you're liking both streams as well and getting all your thoughts and on the game that we're going to be watching today. Of course, Monaco v Aston Villa, the Champions League has returned. Atalanta Sturm Graz, also an early kickoff game as well. We're back with Champions League football after quite a while now. The final two games in European football across the next 2 weeks. So yeah, Ten, big up for having me on. Big up for hosting the watch-alongs. And you might want to change the color of our names there for Champions League. So,
how do I style? I think I can go with the purple.
There you go.
Yeah.
None of that red.
I mean, technically that means we're supporting Aston Villa.
Or you could do blue, maybe. Just Champions League. Because I see your scoreboard, it's got the Champions League stadium that everyone talks about. It's like everyone when they were younger used to think that was real. So
I I think it is. I think what would be the perfect?
That's the myth.
Yeah. I'm just getting the game up as well.
Yeah, guys in the
I
chat,
don't
like I said,
mind
no
anything.
spoilers. No spoilers, that'd be appreciated.
Oh yeah. But if you spoil, make sure you spoil the Atalanta Sturm Graz game.
Yeah.
Just predict how many goals Atalanta will score. I'm going to say about 7. I think it would actually.
I'm
go
thinking.
7.
I mean, Sturm Graz, they've done all right against Lille, so they're not like the whipping boys. They're not like Bologna in the Champions League this season. I think they're a bit better than that.
Okay, more like young boys.
Yeah,
I would say.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm just in that.
So for me, the game hasn't quite started yet. They're doing the coin toss.
I have the players coming out.
Oh, I'm ahead of you.
Now,
so they're doing the coin toss.
Okay, then maybe what I can do is find another stream. I'll put it on my phone if it's possible.
Dennis Zakaria and Emi Martinez. So I'll read out the 2 lineups while we're here.
Yeah.
Or I can share this. I'll do a big up to Anthony. I'll do a screen share if that's all right, Ten.
Oh yeah, I think that would mean so stop there and then
I'll do a screen share.
And then when you screen share, I'll change.
All right, one moment. The game on Google, it says on Google the game is a little bit late, I think. So,
better.
So hopefully I'm in line. Here we go,
Only
screen share.
And then add.
So these are the 2 lineups. So for Monaco, they got Majecki in goal, 4-2-3-1 formation. Back for Mawisa, Kera, Wilfred Singo, formerly of Torino, and Vanderson, a very highly rated right back. You got a midfield. Dennis Zakaria is back. Kamara and Minamino. Kamara, he's actually looked good for them this season. Then you got the front 3, Akiluche, Minamino playing in the 10, Ben Seguir on the left, and Braylon Bolo leading the line for them. As for Villa, made a few changes, to be fair. Martinez keeps his place in goal. Back 4, Cash, Konza, Mings, and Digne. Tielemans, Kamara, and Emi Buendia. Of course, Emi Buendia had a serious injury last season. This must be his first start for a year or so now, I believe. And then front 3, Rogers moves to the left, Bailey on the right, and Ollie Watkins up front. So the likes of John Duran on the bench for Villa, the likes of Ian Matson dropping to the bench as well, Jacob Ramsey. For Monaco, you have a few familiar names. You've got the likes of Salisu. You've got Golovin, who's a regular starter for them, dropping to the bench. Teze as well. So a few changes for both teams coming into this game. So yeah, those are the 2 lineups. Let me know what you guys feel in regards to those. As I can stop sharing now as the game is about to kick off. So let's see what the return of the Champions League can bring.
Please not 0-0.
Yeah,
in this game. And then screen share, and then change the layout so that everyone can see both of us much better. It's a bit slow. Okay. There.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there you go.
There. And kick off for me.
Yep. I'm like 24 seconds now. So game is underway.
Yeah. Okay, then I can remove this. Okay. Yeah, okay.
We're on the way. Martinez for Villa.
Finally.
Tielemans, Buendia.
All right. So big up Charlie and 10, Everton and Form, along with Gala. If they want chicken, we'll send them Morata jersey.
Sign Morata jersey. They're going to pay them to take him.
We're having a big snow blizzard in Louisiana.
Is Chicken Royale linked to Fulham? Like, I heard the Galatasaray stuff, but I didn't hear the Fulham stuff. That would be funny.
I don't know.
Back in the Prem.
After like 6 months and win a trophy in that 6 months.
Because if he goes to Galatasaray, it means he would have gone to Italy, won the Super Coppa, and then gone to Turkey and win the Turkish Super League. He would have won a double himself.
Yeah.
I mean,
before Tottenham wins.
Make sense. He would have got a double if he goes. He'll get a double if he goes to Galatasaray. Maybe even the Turkish Cup, so a treble.
Yeah.
Oh, your volume's on.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay.
I can still hear it.
How about now?
It's gone. It's gone.
Okay. I just have it just a little bit. Now
Cash goes back to Martinez.
I'm only like
I mean, in terms of the table,
oh yeah.
Where are both teams? Of course, I know Villa have done quite well so far, so
Yeah,
I'll tell you. So
definitely
Villa are third.
Yeah.
They're third as it stands. With the point, they go all the way up to third. And Monaco, they are sitting down in 15th. So Monaco, it's about kind of securing that, I believe, top 24 spot for them. So I think the automatic spot's probably, look, it's still only a couple of points, but with a game to go, if they don't win this, I think it's probably done for them. But for Villa, if they can win this last game at home against Celtic, Villa, they'll be in a good position to get in the top 8. So
yeah, I think they will, but we'll see. I think my prediction, I kind of hope like a 3-2. Why not? Let's make it interesting. Monaco
aren't doing well at the moment. That's the thing. I feel like Villa might do it. Unai Emery's been great in Europe this year.
Yeah.
I think as Rodgers comes forward, Rodgers finds Bailey down the right. Bailey goes too wide and it's gone for the goal kick. Prediction, I'm thinking a 2-1 Villa, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like they will get top 8 by the end of next week. And now I see the chance. Bailey.
Oh, Villa coming forward again. Is Cash. Digne.
Well, we all know that Liverpool have already secured the top 8 in the Champions League. And Barcelona almost certainly with 15 points will also get into the top 8. Cash, Digne. I don't want this thing to move. Oh well.
Oh, Monaco coming forward here. Minamino.
If Monaco's
left. Monaco and Cash defends it. That bastard Cash, that dirty bastard.
And now I see Monaco's attack.
Oh,
the former Liverpool man.
And it's a foul. Yeah, hopefully we don't get a 0-0. I mean, as a neutral, we want this is where I want entertainment as a neutral.
Yeah.
This is
yeah. We don't want hamstring injuries. We don't want any injuries here. Because there's one less. Well, for Tottenham, it assumes there's one, a new one.
Yeah, Bissouma.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's not sacked for this alone, then the club is completely unserious. I mean,
I saw your video about the Arsenal one.
Digne's ball in. Bailey headed down into the ground. Yeah, did you see? Check out that video if you haven't already, guys, that I posted earlier. Do you believe? Did you see like the story with the information? Like do you see the screenshot?
I mean, it is unfortunate that Saka and Jesus is injured.
But did you actually read it and actually let it sink in that that's what's being put out there as an excuse? Like, can you actually believe that? That apparently Spurs can't sign players because Arsenal got injuries.
Yeah, it would be similar to like, I don't know.
How? Like, what? That's either shit journalism or just terrible incompetence, and it's probably both, if I'm being honest. It's both, probably a bit of both.
I mean,
because I'll be honest, if that's true, I wouldn't even be surprised because they're so incompetent that.
At first, I didn't even know. I thought Donna Collin was just a random name from the comment section, but I did research. Who is Donna Collin? Oh, it's one of the executives at Tottenham. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yep. head of PR, I believe.
Maybe it was Donna Collin that told.
Basically, one of Levy's Muppets. along with Scott Mann and Johan Lange. All of them, they're all frauds, man. They can all piss off. Like, anyway, Monaco in possession here.
I will be there.
There's Wilfred Singo, ball over the top.
City. 2015.
Oh, interception. Minamino shot blocked by Konza, and it's out for the corner. Sloppy play in the midfield there from Villa. It was a loose pass. Tyrone, I told everyone about Tyrone Mings. He's robbed. He is shit, man.
I mean, he did have like that long injury as well, ACL.
I know, but even before that,
which was against Newcastle.
He was really bad.
But I did remember the England shouts around that.
Well, he played a couple of times for England, but he wasn't. He only played. He played against I remember Bulgaria and stuff, like San Marino or something.
I mean, San Marino do win football matches.
Corners in, and the header saved by Martinez, but it's put in. It's put in by Wilfred Singo on the rebound. The former.
At least it's not 0-0.
Wilfred Singo has given Monaco the lead
in the 8th minute.
Martinez did all he can, palming that out, but Singo was there on the rebound. No defenders picking him up, and Monaco have the lead.
I mean, we'll see how the rest of the game goes, but I did say I feel like maybe Monaco might win. And it's a good story.
On Tilo Kerr forces save from Martinez, but then Singo puts it in.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure Villa lost to like Club Brugge.
Yes, they did.
So
yeah.
I'm like, if you lose to Club Brugge, I don't think Aston Villa are that great.
Well, we know they've been inconsistent this season, but they beat Bayern, they beat Bologna at home. They didn't beat Juve. They drew that game, but then they beat Leipzig 4-2, 3-2 or something. And
Mario Balotelli. Big up.
Yeah, they've been inconsistent in the league and they started off really well in the Champions League, but
I'm pretty sure if this was Newcastle United, we would practically be in a round where Aston Villa are Champions League wise. Win some, lose a bit, draw a couple games, make the top 24 or top 8, but then get knocked out in like round of 16 or something like that.
Great start for Monaco. Great start. I mean, what's your kind of thoughts on the goal?
I mean, probably should have been better defending from Aston Villa, but I'll be honest, I've already known that Aston Villa have been inconsistent, and I'm still sticking with the prediction of Aston Villa will be good, but not top 4 good, which is what maybe a handful, even top 5 good, which is what some people said. But I was like, not because of the Champions League or take a toll like how Newcastle did, because Villa don't have much injuries compared to Newcastle when we had Champions League and everything. But I just think that if there's any Villa fans, I do think that Newcastle's team is better than Villa's.
That's tough. I think yeah, you're right. When everyone's fit, I would back Newcastle over Villa.
Yeah.
Because I think overall, like squad depth, I actually think Villa have more depth than Newcastle. However, I think individuals wise, Newcastle's best players are better than Villa's. Newcastle's best players are better than Villa's best players, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like Isaac, Bruno, Tonali. I don't think Villa have players. I mean, they've got some very good players, but I don't think they have players on that level. So I think it kind of evens out in itself.
Yeah. That's why
in terms of manager though, I think Villa win. Big up to Eugene.
Big up to Eugene, yeah.
I think Unai Emery's a better manager than Howe, I think. So
oh yeah, definitely. I mean, he's going to make it further than Eddie Howe did in terms of this Champions League last season, this season.
Well, I think it's a bit you can't really compare because they've changed the format. So Howe had like the hardest possible group, I think. So I think if he had like multiple teams,
we were top of that group after 2 games.
It's 2 games though, isn't it? So
yeah. But
With that group, it can change all the time. You're not safe even if you're top after 5 games. So
yeah. Well, Dortmund was safe by that point.
Oh, yeah, that's true. They did quite well, and then obviously they went to the final. So
yeah, I wonder who predicted that.
Mate, fair play for getting that. Oh, ball through. Buendia chases it, but into the gloves of the Monaco keeper.
I really hope when they do the round of 16 playoff whatever draw that they put Inter and Juve on the opposite ends of the draw. Then
I think Inter will be in the
think
top 8. Inter will get top 8. Juve, I think, will be in the playoffs. So
yeah, and maybe Juve wins the playoff and maybe be on the other side of Inter, which would definitely help. If I was to make a Final Four, like the semifinal, I think it'll be Inter, Juve. I think an English club will be there, and I think either a Spanish or German club, but I'm leaning towards Spanish club, like probably Inter, Juve.
Well, Spanish clubs,
Man City, Barcelona. But I could be wrong. Maybe I can switch out and have it be Liverpool and Real Madrid. But both Italian teams will make the final.
We will. I hope so, man. It will be great. It will be really good.
This is. Oh, now I see the chance. We've been offside anyway. This will be the year that Italian football finally gets the. I don't know. I don't know if I would say respect, but like, oh, now people realize Serie A is good again.
People, mate, I've been saying it for ages, for years now, that the Serie A is so good. Oh, Monaco forward here, Ben Seguir. Back inside.
But I would say a good way to kind of value how good a league-ish is the Champions League's one. Because people always talk about, oh, La Liga is one of the best because, well, Spanish clubs like Real Madrid and Barca win it, or English clubs in the past 8 years when Liverpool, Chelsea, Man City won it in the space of 5 years. Everyone's like, oh, the Prem is the best. Or when Bayern won in 2013 and 2020, everyone's saying, oh, the Bundesliga, yeah, it might be Formers League, but Bayern is actually really good. Whereas like Serie A.
Oh, ball through. Ben Seguir. Down the left. Fires it inside. Shot. Save from Martinez. Akiluche. Curling effort saved by Martinez. Villa, the centre-backs, Konza this time, giving the ball away. Minamino, nice dummy, and then save from Martinez.
Yeah, now I see the ball given away. Probably like 15 seconds behind. Good save.
Monaco almost with the 2-goal lead there.
Yeah. I mean, if this ends up being like how Villarreal did the other day.
No, I can confidently say that it won't be like that. Yeah. Villarreal 4-0 up inside 20 minutes or something.
4 goals in like 8 minutes. They did faster than Newcastle did against Spurs. It took us 3 goals in 8 minutes against Spurs.
Corner for Monaco. Can they score again from a corner here? They're delaying it.
I'm pretty sure. I don't remember, apart from the Newcastle 6-1 against Spurs, I don't remember a 5-0 lead in, let's say, 20 minutes. Apart from maybe you can say 30 minutes, 5-0 lead, Germany, Brazil.
Yeah, it was like a Premier League record or something. As the corner comes in, Villa win the header, and it's away.
Because I know there was another one like Man City 8-0.
Man United 2 seasons ago when it was like 4-0. Do you remember when like Haaland and Foden both scored a hat-trick in the same game? It ended up being 6-3. Yeah. I think that was pretty quickly 4-0.
But at halftime, what was the score?
4-0. 4-0 halftime.
Because I know 5-0 is the record twice. Our game against Spurs and if you remember, Man City 8-0 Watford
Yes.
And
Well,
it was
Southampton
5-0 at
9-0. Like they lost 9-0. Like was it
I
three
think it was
times
like
or something?
I think it was like 4-0 at
Oh,
halftime.
ball in
Both
from
times.
Cash of Monaco defend it. It's back in by Tielemans. Still alive here with
It was a good
Kamara.
game.
Yeah, it's a good game. Ball across Bailey, shot, and it's blocked. Squares it back to Rodgers, and it's over the bar.
Oof. Cleared. As for the other game, Atalanta, no surprise, have the lead. And it's
Yeah.
let me see, who is it? I'm guessing it might be Retegui, maybe. Oh yeah, Retegui. 12th minute
top scorer.
in, I think, Serie A as well. Or maybe not. But that means
Atalanta
for the
cricket.
table, Sturm Graz are back down on 3 points, 28th. And if they do lose, they will be officially eliminated. Because if they win their final game, I don't know who they play, like 10-0, they will still not make the top 24. So this is a do or die for Sturm Graz. As for Atalanta, I forgot who they play in the final match day. But to be honest, I kind of like next weekend's games just because they're all at the same time.
Yeah, that's going to be great. It's going to be like the final day, isn't it?
Yeah. 18 games. And then could you imagine, like, because I know now the ranking of the league phase, like if you're first, second, third, 23rd, 24th, or whatever, actually means something. It's not like, oh, top 24, but if you're like 24th, it doesn't
It's
really
like,
matter.
yeah. I think it's the same with whether you finish 8th or first. It's the same basically in this format.
Yeah, but you get like a different format or a different seeding team or something like that when they do the draw.
Is it wait? So you get seeded depending on where you fit.
Yeah.
No, I thought you only get seeded if you finish in the top 8. You get a bye to the round of 16.
Oh yeah. Well, you do, yeah. But I think
and then you're the seed, and then in that draw you're the seeded teams against whoever wins out of the playoff games. I thought that's how it worked. Or
yeah. But let me see. There's like a certain rank in the Champions League phase that if you get that, you play a certain team with that sort of. I'll find it. It's on Wikipedia. So let's say if you're seed number 1 or number 2, let's just assume it's Liverpool or Barcelona at the moment, you're most likely going to get either a team that will finish in either 15th, 16th, 17th, or 18th.
I see.
So, but they do a draw with the 15, 16 versus the 17, 18.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
Oh
and
shit!
then,
So I have to work this out with my team in the Europa. Like I have to work that out.
And it's the same in the conference.
Which, by the way, Galatasaray drew to I don't know why I think they played a Europa League game today because I think Fenerbahce must be at home or something on Thursday.
Oh, yeah,
so they had.
And
they drew to Dinamo Kiev, who are the bottom team, 3-3. And that's Dinamo Kiev. That's their first point in the whole Europa League. Like they're like rock bottom. And Galatasaray were 3-1 up, and they drew. So
yeah,
we lost to them.
Oh god. So bottom Dinamo Kiev managed to.
Oh, Rodgers bringing it forward for Villa. Ball through. Watkins just keeps it in.
So 17, 18.
Monaco bring it away.
Who would that be? Table.
Basically, with the Europa, I think with Spurs, I know if Spurs win against Hoffenheim and Elfsborg, we'll get in the top 8. But then I think if we drop points in one of those games, it's not in our hands anymore. Like we'd have to hope for
certain results.
Yeah, but right now it's in our hands. But just luckily because teams around us are playing each other, like Man United and Rangers play each other. I think United play Bucharest as well, who are I think level on points with us. So the fixtures kind of work. The fixtures have been very kind to us in the sense that we've got on paper two teams down the bottom, and teams around us are playing each other. But then again, for me, no game is favourable for Spurs at the moment. We could lose to literally about anyone. So it doesn't. Honestly, it does. In a normal club, it would make it. It would. This probably will make a difference. But for Spurs, whether we have the hardest teams or the worst teams, it probably doesn't make a difference. So.
Oh yeah. So I think all of because Galatasaray, Fenerbahce, and Besiktas are all in Istanbul playing at home, I think. And obviously the policing, yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy, though.
So I think that's probably why. It's like, I'm pretty sure there's never been a Premier League weekend where you have Tottenham and Arsenal host on the same day.
No.
So
no, never.
I think that's probably why. It would be hilarious though. Just stopping by, yeah, Immortal.
Big up to
been a while.
Monaco looking quite comfortable at the moment. I'll be totally honest.
But if Aston Villa were to score, it would be 1-1. So let's say Liverpool and Barcelona are first and second. They play either 15, 16, 17, 18 in the last 16, which are currently Juve, Benfica, Sporting, or Feyenoord. So those four play against. They get paired together, and then later on they get paired with either Liverpool or Barcelona. So that's
so it's not just like a random. Oh, Watkins.
Yeah. So the higher you finish, I think if you miss out on the top, let's say.
So wait, Liverpool. So Liverpool are probably going to get like. So if Liverpool finish top of the Champions League, who are they likely to get in the round of 16?
A team that finishes 15, 16, 17, or 18th. And then they do like the draw. So at the moment, that would be either Juve, Benfica, Sporting, or Feyenoord, if it ends right now.
Right. And then Brest, who's 8th, they're likely going to get Dortmund or Bayern as it stands. If those teams win their playoff games.
Yeah.
Or Liverpool, they could get Real Madrid again.
Yeah. Basically.
Even though that, yeah. Or Man City. Or no, can you get English?
Yeah.
Because I thought it wasn't until the quarterfinals you can.
No, I think they ended that. I think they finished it. Yeah. So if let's say you finish 9th or 10th, you play either 23rd or 24th. Basically. So that would be teams of Monaco right now, Lille against PSV or Dinamo Zagreb. And then the winner
if you finish where?
9, 10 will play against 23 or 24. So they draw those like 4 teams. And whoever wins that will play the teams that finish 7th or 8th, which are currently Aston Villa and Brest.
So those teams will play the bottom of the 24.
Sort of, or the top of the 24.
Top of the 20. Yes, it's confusing. Like it's really confusing. Like
so, basically, each quarterfinalist, there's a section of, I think, three teams, 6 teams, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, we'll find when they do the draw. I think I'll probably stream it, so we'll find out. I guess then.
Yeah.
Oh, Villa coming forward here. Here's Rodgers, squares it, and it's blocked by Singo, and it's out for the corner. You know, Singo at Torino, he was playing as a wing back. Now at Monaco, they've made him into a centre back in the 2.
Yeah.
Yes, it just shows you, like, with good coaching. Just shows you.
Actually, what would that mean in the Europa League? Let's just say if
let's have a look at it.
If the table was to end now, table. So let's just say it ends now. Spurs on 9th. So Spurs will play either Midtjylland or, funny enough, Elfsborg again.
Spurs would play Elfsborg again if we get in the top 8.
Yeah. If the things stays the same. And then if you then make it to the next round, you play either number 7 or number 8, which is right now Man United or Rangers.
Jesus. We've already played Rangers.
And your best case scenario is probably Man United. Just because you always beat them. I will like him when Tottenham get relegated.
Who said that? Oh God, Donna Cullen. Donna Cullen, I know you've been at Spurs for longer than Levy, but please leave.
At least it's been a good game. As for the other game that's happening, it's still 1-0. So not the 7-0, but maybe in the second half or the next 16 minutes. Ooh, block.
Oh, block, not far.
Offside anyway.
Yeah, another hamstring injury with Basuma. I've just seen it again. Right.
Just please, Jamie Vardy and all the other Leicester players stay fit. And then obviously tomorrow night's game is PSG Man City. I don't think Man City. Obviously Man City won because Man City have the easier picture in match day 8 at home against Club
think.
Whereas
PSG, a bit of a spoiler alert, people. I think City are going to win 2-1. PSG have been awful in the Champions League. They can't beat PSV at home. Oh God. Keeper punches that away as the ball is launched forward towards Rodgers. Cash retrieves it, finds Kamara. Kamara finds Rodgers on the right. Rodgers to Kamara. Squares it to Tielemans.
To make it 1-1.
And it's the free kick Villa on the edge of the area, on the edge of the D. Free kick to Aston Villa. Really good position for them here.
See if they can actually
Ball's floated forward towards Rodgers. Keeper punches it out.
Oh, now I see him.
Look, for all the Prem merchants, Liga beating Prem. I mean,
actually, I saw a record. Monaco has one of the best records against English teams.
Yep, I remember against
Arsenal,
Spurs.
Oh yeah,
you know when they had Mbappe and stuff, they played us, and we stunk. We finished third in that group. It was on the potch. We lost to Monaco twice.
Was it Mbappe's breakout year?
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, that time then.
Yeah, we played that
Yeah,
team. We played probably the best ever Monaco team.
Yeah. Probably the best since the 2004 team that made the final.
Mm. The final was Porto against Monaco.
And the teams in the semis, one of them was a club that's like an hour away from me, Deportivo,
yeah. Free kick.
Shows how things have changed.
Digne's pretty good from free kicks. So.
And actually, FC Porto is actually the last team of a non-top 5 league team to win a Champions League. So it's been at least 21 years now.
Buendia or Digne, one of them. One of them is gonna curl it over the wall.
If you had to pick a non-top 5 league team,
it's Digne and it's saved.
The best chance of winning the Champions League. A non-top 5 league. Who has the best chance?
Portuguese teams. Sporting or like Benfica. Yeah, I think Portuguese league teams. Portuguese teams, they're so on. What's up?
Dutch teams. If Ajax ever comes back, especially that Ajax team back then. Or
Portuguese teams have always been good in Europe. Like,
I see this.
Portuguese teams have always been good.
Yeah,
like they've actually done well. Like, they're really good teams. I'm telling you, their technical ability is amazing.
I feel like I hope one day it happens that we get a non-top 5 that wins it, because it's
Yeah, I'd love to see it. I'd love to see like maybe like a Sporting with it or something. Like,
yeah. I would love it to see Porto win it just to see Steve upset. Or
Sporting. Sporting would be worse because it's Lisbon rival. So
oh yeah. But I feel I
Or
don't know,
Benfica. Benfica have already won it a long time ago. So and
but
Porto.
I don't know if you heard about the curse on
Yeah,
Benfica.
Benfica. Since then they've
Like the manager way back in the 50s or 60s.
because I know they won it. They won it like a long time ago. So
Yeah. And since then Porto have won twice. 87 and what is it? 2004.
Another team with more European heritage than a certain team in North London, which isn't actually named Spurs.
Yeah.
So.
Even Romania has won Champions League.
Start of Bucharest. Yeah.
Yeah.
What can I say? People don't want to hear it.
There's even a Serbian team that has more
Red Star, yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, a certain team in North London that plays in red are one of the biggest clubs ever, and they're untouchable. And they're like, what was I hearing last season? Pray for Bayern, pray for Madrid.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I can talk about Champions League from Romania and Serbia before I can with them.
Yeah, Charlie was talking about Charlton Athletic.
Oh yeah, totally Charlton Athletic.
Actually, when was that?
That's Charlton, South London. That's South London. That's not North London.
Oh yeah, West Ham then, but West Ham does have
East
a
London. West Ham have more European heritage than Arsenal.
Yeah,
they do. West Ham have more.
But I feel like an English club will win a European trophy, but not the Champions League one. So
the answer is that's obvious. It's Chelsea in the Conference League.
At the moment, Chelsea. My other one is Man United, just because it's Man United.
Man United won't get far in Europe. I'll tell you why. Because technically they'll play a team, whether it's a Lazio, and I think the same will happen to Spurs. In all honesty, they'll play a team that technically is just levels above them, and they'll just like run rings around them. Like they'll play like a Bilbao or a Lazio. Like they'll just get torn apart. Yeah, they'll just.
I think they'll have one bit of luck, maybe make it into the quarters.
I think they can go. I think Man United will go on a run with Amarin, but I think same with Spurs. I actually think Spurs,
especially now that the league is.
It's the same with Spurs. I actually think we might get to like a quarter or a semi-final, but I can just see us get if we keep Ange, then we're going to come unstuck. If we get like an Iriola or something, I actually think we might have a chance. More of a obviously, I think we have a chance, but it's very slim. Oh, yeah. Kamara loses out to Minamino.
I mean, my pre-tournament prediction was Man United to win it, the Europa League, which that was under the Ten Hag. But I actually now kind of trust it being with Amarim than Ten Hag now. But we'll see. I mean, the most hilarious thing is if Betis ends up winning the Conference League with Anthony.
Oh my God, Anthony.
Which is practically a done deal, it seems like. So I'll just assume it is. Oh, that's a poor giveaway for the throw-in. But my pre-tournament predictions were Betis Conference, Man United Europa, and Inter champions. But would I change any? I think the only other two contenders for the conference that's not Betis is Chelsea and Fiorentina.
They need to win it. Like, I know they've dropped off in the league, but they have to go for the Conference League, because if they play Chelsea in a final, I think with Palladino, they have a chance. I really do.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they would.
Imagine the hurt if they lose it again in the final.
I know, but to win it, you have to get to the final. You have to have that risk at the end of the day. But I'm saying that if Fiorentina, if they get to the final, even if they play Chelsea, which everyone's saying it's guaranteed, like, I think Chelsea are going to win the Conference League. However, Watkins, Bailey, save. Slip through, and it's saved. Yeah, I think the thing with Chelsea is everyone's saying like, oh, it's guaranteed. They've already got a trophy in the bag. I'm like, no, that's not the case. However,
It would be funny if they get knocked out in the
I
first.
think they will win it. However, I think that it's not as foregone of. It's not going to be as like easy as people say. Is what I'm saying, because eventually to win it, they'll have to play like a Fiorentina or a Betis or a Vittoria, which are like actual teams that are closer to their level rather than just like teams from like Kazakhstan that they've been playing in Ireland. So
yeah,
so
and also they could. I think you also have to re-register the team again.
yeah.
So let's say Cole Palmer wasn't in the Conference League squad, but he could be added, basically. So
Corner Aston Villa, swung in by
I think-
Digne, keeper holds on.
I don't think the Chelsea, it's in the bag, just because I don't know what team they will register. Because I don't think Chelsea's B team is super good enough to end up winning the Conference League. If teams like Betis and Fiorentina are basically playing the A teams, if they go far, or even just like any other team. So I think it depends on what Maresca registers. Like if Cole Palmer will be in it, if I don't know, I'm not sure if Nicholas Jackson, but Nicholas Jackson or whoever. Like if it's like Chelsea's A-ish team, then okay, I think Chelsea can go on to win it. But if it's like the B team, like the Sassy and all that, can't really trust Chelsea to go all the way.
Yeah, if it's Axel disaster, they can concede to anyone.
Yeah,
But the thing is that they've recalled Chalobah now, haven't they? So
yeah. So maybe he could be in the Conference League squad.
block from Konza there. Mings gets it out last minute. See, Mings, this is why he's bad. Do you see that touch there? I mean, is he trying to control the ball there?
And that was from Mbolo.
Yeah.
Oof. And like on his leg.
Yeah, it doesn't look great, this injury.
Yeah. Still 1-0 in the Atalanta game. As for the other games later tonight, I think there's a big one, which is, well, an unbeaten one that has just ended, which is Atleti against Bayer Leverkusen in Madrid. I could have went to the game if I asked for a day off and all that. I don't even know if my friend is going to the Metropolitano, but prediction, I would love like a 3-3-4-4, because I'm pretty sure they play each other. What the season of when Spurs were in the Champions League and they were knocked out in the group stage. Atleti.
What? Which one? Which season?
The season where you guys had Frankfurt in your Champions League group.
Oh yeah, we finished top.
Yeah,
I know Atletico. They finished bottom. I remember.
Yeah, and they had Leverkusen in that final game. I remember, and they lost.
Was it when didn't they like miss a penalty or something?
Yeah. In the end, I think something like that. So
Bolo seems to be okay, back on his feet.
So I'm thinking I'll go with a draw, Atleti and Leverkusen.
I think it's going to be a draw.
2-2.
Yeah.
2-2 or 3-3.
I think 1-1. 4-1.
Benfica, Barcelona in Lisbon. I'll go 2-1 Barcelona. I don't know what you're saying for Benfica, Barca. I'll say 2-1.
2-2.
I think this is Red Star. So I'll just say Red Star. Red Star Belgrade against PSV. I'll go. Let's maybe some chaos. Red Star 2-0 Why not? Makes the final days a lot more
Red Star
interesting.
against who did you say?
PSV.
PSV 3-1.
And I'll go with the 2-0 for Red Star. Liverpool against Lille. Probably.
Well, Liverpool, they're kind of through, so I think they might. I feel like they might draw that because Lille have been.
Yeah.
They've been unbeaten for a long time. So I'm actually gonna go for 1-1. I think Liverpool, they've already qualified. They're gonna rest players. I think that Lille, they're unbeaten. They're doing well. Look, it is at Anfield. If it was in France, I might even go for a Lille win. But because Liverpool qualified, I think 1-1 in that game.
Yeah. I think the only thing is that if certain results, maybe Liverpool could still finish like third or fourth in the league. So I'll go with a boring 1-0 Liverpool.
Boring 1-0.
Yeah. Club Brugge against Juventus. 1-1 draw.
No, Juve 1-0. As the ball's in, here's Rodgers. Keeps it going. Vanderson does well defensively.
More.
The game's become quite. These last kind of 10 minutes, the game's become very scrappy. I mean, there was the injury to Mbolo. As they bring it away here. Oh, Ben Seguir in space. He's got space. Isolated Konza finds Minamino, who Mings gets in front of him just in time. And
there's Slovan Bratislava against Stuttgart.
Stuttgart 3-1.
3-1 as well. And finally, of the last of tonight, Bologna against Dortmund. I pray that Bologna.
At least... Bologna. Do you know what? I think Bologna are going to win. Bologna, they've improved. They've improved a lot recently in Italy. Dortmund, we know, are a sham. I think Bologna 2-1. I think.
Yeah, I'll go with another surprise. How about 3-1?
3-1 Bologna.
3-1.
Yeah, I think Bologna are going to win because the thing is though, even though they're out there, they're going to be desperate just to get a win. They're just just want to win. So,
and that could, let's say, if Dortmund lose, that might hurt their chances of getting the top 8 because the final game is at home to Shakhtar Donetsk next week.
Yeah, that Shakhtar. I mean, they did. I remember they went 1-0 up against Bayern, and everyone was like, "Oh, Bayern going to lose to Shakhtar," and then they scored 5.
Yeah, but Shakhtar, I forgot who they play tomorrow. Because if they win tomorrow, they have a good chance of making top 24. They play Brest.
Tomorrow. Do you know what? Brest, they're playing really well in the Champions League.
Yeah.
I wouldn't write off Brest, to be honest.
Yeah. That was probably McGinn.
It's me, yeah. McGinn's injured at the moment, so approaching half time, people.
Oh, it wasn't McGinn.
Buendia, I think it was.
And then tomorrow night, Leipzig against Sporting. Sporting
3-1.
Sporting 2-0, just because Leipzig will probably end up with 0 points.
Oh, here's Watkins. Oh, gets past Singo. Watkins, is he brought down? Is he given the penalty? No, he's given offside.
Oh, now we're on the same time somehow. Okay.
Yeah,
Shakhtar Brest. Just for the chaos, 1-0 Shakhtar to give them a
Brest 2-0. Brest 2-0.
Sparta Prague against Inter.
3 minutes at a time. Monaco in control. Villa haven't really created an awful lot going forward. It's been the Monaco have done well to kind of slow the game down, turn it into quite a scrappy game so far. As it suits them being 1-0 up. So in the luxurious micro state of Monaco.
Yeah.
The ground
Sparta against Inter. I say 3-0 Inter tomorrow night.
3-0 Inter, yeah. 3-0 Inter.
Feyenoord,
they're going to make 11 changes and they'll still be okay.
Yeah.
Inzaghi's going to change the whole team.
Feyenoord Bayern.
Steve thinks Bayern are going to lose. So
you know what?
I'm thinking a draw.
I want that.
Draw 2-2.
I want some chaos from Liam and
Ahmed and Steve. So
Cash.
2-1
Gets out
Feyenoord.
2-2. I think Feyenoord. Look,
Uh,
Feyenoord. Is it in Feyenoord?
Yeah.
Yeah,
in
Feyenoord. I
Netherlands.
think they'll get something.
There's Arsenal against Dinamo Zagreb.
Yeah, Arsenal will win that. Arsenal, they've been given such a, apart from like a couple of games, they've had apart from like Inter and Atalanta, their draw has been so fucking easy. And maybe
Yeah.
PSG, but they've
Probably
played like
go-
Monaco at home. They've played like who else? Yeah, like Shakhtar, like it's and they got Zagreb and Girona. Like,
Just wait till they play Bayern then.
yeah, we will be there. We will be there again.
I'll say like a 5-0. It seems like that's
For-
what.
Well, guess what? Do you know the Dinamo Zagreb? Their manager's Cannavaro. So-
Oh yeah.
Oh, Watkins shot and it's saved. Saved by the keeper.
Yeah. Majeki.
Maleki, yeah. I think is how you say it. Yeah, Watkins, he goes, is he on? Yeah, he's onside there.
Just a good
Watkins.
save.
It's a really good save, yeah. It's a really good save. Chance for Villa to equalise before half time.
But will they?
Last opportunity,
chance.
Tielemans corner.
What?
It's whipped in, keeper claims. Yeah.
There's
Yeah, we're on the same
Milan
time
against Girona. I'm going Milan unconvincing 2-0.
Is it in Milan or Girona?
Yeah, Milan.
Yeah,
Unconvincing 2-0.
2-1. Milan will stink it out, but they'll get it done. 2-1.
And then obviously PSG Man City. I'm going for the chaos 1-1.
2-1 City for me. Oh, Monaco forward here. Here's Minamino.
Terrible shot.
Oh, and he skied it. Oh man. Akiluce,
And then
I
there's
think it is.
Real Madrid against Salzburg. This could end up being a
5-1. 5-1.
yeah, like a 5-0, 6.
They'll concede one because their defense is all over the place, but yeah. 5-1.
And
Now,
then
Salzburg, I'll tell you this, Salzburg will go 1-0 up. Yeah, what a chance this is. Akiluce,
Yeah.
I think it is. Man, he's got to score. Played through by Minamino. Just keep it down. This should be 2-0. Oh man, Villa with a huge let off there before half time.
Well, Monaco almost had a huge let off with the save as it's halftime. And the last one is Celtic.
There is halftime.
Boys.
2-1 Celtic. Celtic have actually been doing all right in the Champions League.
Yeah. And that might probably help them get the top 24 because they play Villa away. Well, it is halftime, 1-0 to the Principality of Aston Villa. I'm kidding. The Principality
Monaco,
of
look, Monaco. I think Monaco have had the better chances, if I'm being totally honest.
Yeah, especially that one just before. I think man of the match probably Alikuche, the one that just missed it. Alikuche.
Akiluce. How do you say it? Akiluce?
I don't
Alikuche?
know.
He's been pretty decent for them this season.
Yeah. And then obviously match day 8, which is next Wednesday, all 18 games at the same time. The plan, just so that everyone on both channels know, my plan is not to watch everything, like all 18 games, but like have like certain games picked, but have the entire table shown, update the table.
The live table,
yeah. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I'll find out a way. Might have to give up like the timer in order to keep something wherever, but it'll be interesting. The big ones I'm looking forward to, if certain results happen. I mean, the
PSG
big one.
Stuttgart. PSG Stuttgart.
Yeah, PSG Stuttgart. Oh, it's actually Stuttgart PSG. There's also Juventus Benfica. There's also, which is next week, Barcelona against Atalanta.
You know what? I'm calling that now. Atalanta are going to beat them. I'll tell you this right now. Atalanta will beat Barca. But you heard it here first. Clip it up, people.
You know, this could be a banana skin. Dinamo against Milan.
Nice.
That could be a what do you call it? Banana skin type of game.
No, I don't see it. Personally.
And then obviously the most exciting one, Sturm Graz against RB Leipzig.
Leipzig might actually get a point.
Maybe. There's also Arsenal go away to Girona. That
I think
final
a draw.
day.
I think that'll be a draw. I think Arsenal will. I think Arsenal will.
You know what would be so hilarious if I don't know if it might happen, but if Arsenal like, oh, let's play for a draw, and then all of a sudden certain results drop Arsenal from like the top 8,
and then they
like
have to like
10.
play again. Yeah, that'll be so funny.
Like,
but do you know what it is? Brian Hill and Dan Juma are gonna cook them. Huh?
oh god.
Brian Hill is gonna cook Arsenal, and
So
do
maybe
you know what's
that's
crazy?
another game to watch.
Do you know what's crazy with Girona, right? They signed a guy in the summer from Watford, Asprilla, who's actually been really good.
Oh,
And he
yeah.
was only like 10 million. Like, I think their kind of recruitment is under the radar. Their scouting, I think, is underrated.
I mean, it's basically Man City.
but still, no. But
Yeah.
this guy was from Watford. Yeah, it was from Watford. So, yeah, I mean, look,
Also, Girona have to win tomorrow, I think, or today, in order to have any chance of playing in that final next week's game with something. Because if they lose, no, basically if they don't win to this week against, I forgot already.
10. I'll be right back.
Yeah, they play Milan, so Girona have to beat Milan tomorrow night in order to have any chance of getting into the top 24. So that's going to be tough for Girona. So it seems like it'll just be 3 Spanish clubs this in the next round, or at least the top 24. As for German clubs, we started with 5 German clubs, and at the moment, Leverkusen and Bayern are practically, I would call it now, set, and Dortmund. So I think we'll have at least 3. Stuttgart, they could be in it. As for Leipzig, they're already out. So we could have either 3 or 4 German teams in the next round. It'll be hilarious if we have 3 English clubs by the end of it, but I think all 4 English clubs will make it to the top 24. It'll be hilarious if the French clubs of Brest, Monaco, and Lille make it and PSG get knocked out before the round of 24. Which I think might... I would love that to happen. And then, what's the other league? Oh, Italian league, Serie A. Bologna, Bologna aren't technically out, but they're practically out because of other teams above them. So Bologna, I'll say, will be out. I think they're the only ones. So that means the other 4 Italian clubs, yeah, I think they'll make it, which is Juve, Milan, Inter Milan, and Atalanta. Which basically means it helps the Italian club coefficient for that extra 5th Champions League spots, which is what they got last season. That's how Bologna made it and have not really done anything with it because they'll be eliminated by next week. As in, like, officially gone. So I think the Italian clubs and English clubs have probably helped themselves in the Champions League. And obviously, if Stuttgart get somehow eliminated in the 24, like as in like not make the top 24, that means we'll have 2 German clubs out before the top 24. If they don't get the results, Stuttgart somehow. So that means I feel like the German team's coefficient will not be beneficial this time around. And this one, I'm not even Charlie, but big up. Gonna love to play out for 3 weeks Basuma in. I know I didn't want him to play, but my word, when was yeah, even I saw the news, and I'm not even a Spurs fan, but yeah, I will be there when Leicester City wins on Sunday. Come on, you foxes! But I do think that Leicester City will probably, to be honest, I think it could actually happen. Not a win, but it might be like a narrow Tottenham win, like a 2-1, 3-2 win for Spurs that game. So that's my thought process of that game on Sunday. I just think that's how it might end up. And then when Tottenham play either Man City or Man United in the league, it'll be like a 5-0 win for Spurs. And then lose to Ipswich away in the game in between. I don't think the Man City 6-0 Ipswich really mattered that much in terms of like Man City are back or Ipswich are terrible. Like
I think Man City have turned it around now. I think it's too late for them to win the league, but I think that
it'll be hilarious.
Basically, they're not absolute. They're not in free fall anymore. Basically,
yeah.
Big up to I see the comment. Big up to Mr. Moon in the chat, viewer from my channel. Yeah, when will it end? When will it end? When will it end?
You will beat Man United or Man City, but lose to Ipswich in the game in between. Like 5-0 against Man United.
10. We've moved past that stage now. We can't beat anyone. It doesn't. We're not inconsistent anymore. We're just consistent. We're consistent, but we're consistently shit. That's what's changed. Before we were up and down. Now it's just like flat out shit.
Yeah.
Have you seen this news about Barca looking at Rashford?
Oh yeah, I
thought Barca left the banter era behind. Like, what are they thinking with that?
Yeah, I think. Would it be a good move? I mean, maybe, but
no,
I think
not for Rashford. For Rashford, he would take it, but Barca, no, it's not a good move for them.
The best move for Rashford might be maybe in Serie A. If he had to
Milan shouldn't do it. They shouldn't. I think
it'd be fun if
Rashford. I think the best move for him is actually Dortmund. I think that's his best bet. I think Dortmund.
Yeah. I just feel like it'll be like a Man United player that goes somewhere and they do well in that.
Oh, what, like when Lingard had that purple patch when he went to West Ham?
Or Sancho last year.
Sancho, yeah.
So maybe Rashford to Juve and he cooks.
Juve, I don't believe are taking Rashford. Like,
yeah. Maybe Lloyd Kelly.
Why do Juve want Lloyd Kelly? Like,
I mean, probably depth.
I just don't understand that. They got their fourth choice pick in the summer. Kalulu was like their fourth choice. They wanted Calafiori, they wanted Todibo, and they wanted somebody else. And then they got Kalulu. Yeah. Now they wanted Araujo, and they're getting Lloyd Kelly. Like, Juve, this man.
And now it seems like Araujo will stay.
Yeah, Araujo's going to stay.
I think at some point, if I have to predict the next 3 Champions League winners, 25 Inter, 26 number 16 Real Madrid, and then 27 feels like a Barcelona. I feel like it'll be that time then. 12-year wait. But we will see if that will be the case. And then obviously Newcastle United 2028 Champions League winners beating the mighty Tottenham Hotspur at the Bernabeu. Newcastle versus Spurs Champions League final at the Bernabeu.
Wait, which finals at the Bernabeu? 2026, did you say?
I don't know. I think actually the Metropolitano might actually host again.
Yeah,
Final
oh, God.
27.
Don't remind me of the Metropolitano.
I think it'll be in 2027, I think. Or they're planning to host either that or Baku, the Chelsea Arsenal final, the
Baku?
4-1,
Ba-
the
oh,
Europa
Baku.
League final in
But
Azerbaijan.
a certain team still couldn't win a European trophy and got battered, albeit by Chelsea, which is annoying, but still, like,
If you had to pick one, yeah.
yeah. But we were in a Champions League final that year, so
So basically, both North London clubs lost.
yep. Could have been a North London Derby Super Cup final. Super Cup, yeah.
Which I don't know who would actually win.
We would win.
Probably Arsenal.
That back then, where Arsenal and Spurs, we would have won 100%.
Oh,
We would
yeah.
have won that game.
If only you didn't play Liverpool. And then what are the games? Hopefully, second half will start soon.
Yeah,
But it's 1-0 in both games. The Villa Monaco, Barcelona bus, and 1-0 to Atalanta. So currently Atalanta are third, Villa are in seventh, so both in the top 8. Monaco are just below the top 8, they're ninth. Sturm Graz, I mean, if the result stays, they will be eliminated officially. So for Sturm Graz, they have a chance because it's only 1-0 at halftime, but they have to at least, I think they actually have to win it. But we'll see as the second half will start soon. Of Monaco, Monaco versus the Principality of Birmingham.
Yes. Second half coming now. So
Did you hear the Tyler Dibbling news? Is he currently injured? So maybe. I know there's a report about Dibbling to someone. I think Dortmund or something.
Dortmund, no, Leipzig. That was the one.
Oh yeah,
They said.
Thing,
The thing is, though, Dibbling's he's looked okay, but it's another player that for me doesn't improve us. It's another kid that we're taking a punt on for sell-on value.
which means he's a good player in the eyes of Daniel and Enoch.
If we signed him, our fan base would say he's generational. So
Archie Gray, generational, can play 2 positions: midfield, defense. Next year, goalkeeper.
or we'll play up front. Should we put him up front now? Because Solanke's out. Richarlison's probably going to get injured again. Should we put him up front? All right, second half about to start, people. Make sure as well. Make sure you're subscribing to both channels. Make sure you're smashing the like button on both streams across both tendeitem and No Filter FC as we do get underway for the second half.
Yeah, the time is back.
forward.
Okay, I think
we're pretty much at the same time now. So
maybe my stream somehow made it faster, or yours.
Yeah, probably jumped ahead. Yeah, that's what mine does sometimes when it's behind. Monaco win it, launch forward. Ben Seguir chases it. Back to Martinez. Ooh, Villa playing out from the back.
Everyone likes to play Pep ball.
Yeah, no, do you know what it is? It's like, obviously Pep ball is amazing because it's look at the trophies it's won for Pep and stuff. But what I will say is, in terms of attackers, it's halted. It's kind of like locked their freedom in the sense you look at Grealish. When Grealish was at Villa, he had like a free role. He kind of like do what he wanted, like in that team. He didn't at Villa. Grealish didn't have like a specific. I know it said on the formation he was like left wing or number 10, but he didn't really have like a specific position. He just had a free role. But at Man City, I think one of the reasons Grealish hasn't done as well as at Villa is because Pep's kind of he's a system. Like he's tried to make him into like fit the system, like a system player, where it's kind of recycling possession. I think, look, I'm not saying Pep ball's bad by any means, but I think for certain types of players. For
Yeah.
certain types of players, it hurts them. Oh, Villa coming forward here.
Yeah.
Here's Watkins. Watkins squares
Shoot,
it.
just shoot.
Finds Rogers.
Oh my
Takes the
God.
shot and it's wide.
He is
Wide
a
from
good
Morgan
baller.
Rogers.
I guess it's Tyler Dibling. But he isn't what Tottenham need. So to be honest, it ain't happening. Maybe an injured
Ambition.
18-year-old.
Oh, that's not far away from Rogers. Outside of the boot, curling. That would have been a sick goal, I can't lie. Just wide.
Now watch Monaco.
Now Villa, Monaco coming forward. Can they find Vanderson? They do. I think it's here's Vanderson. Cuts it back. Minamino. Out wide again. Can he get the cross in? He does. Towards Mbolo. Mings clears away.
So I'm assuming no changes of both teams.
Yeah, no changes. By the way, I might have to jump, but just before the end of the game for dinner and stuff. So if I might have to leave just before the end. So just letting you know.
Yeah. I mean, oh wow, it's almost 8. Or technically 7 for you. That's a foul.
Mbolo, foul. Oh yeah, I can hear yours again, Ten. Your stream.
How about now?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. I think Monaco took the free kick short, but the referee wants to play it back. Oh, there's the...
Oh, God, Raw fam. I mean, I'm not going to get into my opinion on stuff like that in the stream, but on the Royal family, yeah.
Welcome to Talking Politics.
Yeah, I'm not getting into politics. Oh, Cash under pressure. Dirty bastard, Cash.
Oh,
Watkins finds Buendia, but Monaco deal with it.
Well, I mean, my heart goes out to all of you guys that are watching.
Mbolo, he's in space. Vanderson.
That should be 2.
In space, and it's 2. It's 2-0, and it's Minamino. Is it Minamino? No, it's not. It's it's offside.
Offside. It's Alekuch.
Akiluche, I think it is.
Akiluche.
He's offside.
But let's see.
He's off. The flag has gone up. Thought it was 2-0. Is this offside? He's not offside. Vanderson.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's just straight offside. The ball comes in. Yeah, he's just offside there. Let off for Villa. Another let off. Monaco have missed that they've had that offside. They had a massive chance at the end of the first half.
Same player.
Same player, yeah. Here's Tielemans. Ball over the top towards Rogers. Rogers, can he get there? He does, and he can't control it. He gets there ahead of the defender, Tilo Kura. Now, game's starting to open up now.
Yeah.
Is Zakaria. I'll be honest, Dennis Zakaria, he's actually one of the most underrated midfielders. Because at Gladbach, I was really impressed with him, I'll be honest.
And then at
Chelsea. At Chelsea, he didn't get game time. At Chelsea, he was just on the bench the whole time, on loan.
Yeah.
Oh, big up to the Bayern view.
Yeah,
big up to the Bayern view. Yeah, thank you, man. That is very much appreciated. Yeah. Make sure you're subscribing to the Bayern view if you haven't already.
Yeah.
To see some Bayern tears.
Both of us predicted a 5-0 Feyenoord win. I think tonight or tomorrow night.
Bayern will win the Bundesliga. I know Steve doesn't think so, but
it would be hilarious.
Ball over the top goes to nowhere.
7 viewers. Oh, there's Golovin.
Yeah, I'm surprised to not see Golovin start, to be honest.
Yeah. TJ as well. I think the one thing I'm probably excited about, if I'm still here, would be by the end of the year, there's the Africa Cup of Nations. Which looks
Is that
exciting.
is that in the summer this year?
No, it's
Oh,
in the winter.
okay,
But
okay,
during
so-
Christmas time. And the thing is,
AFCON, yeah.
it's hosted literally the country below Spain.
Do you know what's crazy about AFCON? Is it? Did you see the last AFCON? Like all the favorites went out like early, apart from like Ivory Coast and like Nigeria. The rest of the favorites,
Ivory Coast lost like 4-0.
Ivory Coast lost 4-0, sacked their manager, got a new manager in the tournament, and then won the thing. What phase is he in? What phase is he in? Look, Ivory Coast national team, they got standards, man. They lose 4-0. They sack the manager mid-tournament, get a new guy, and they win it. What phase is he in? It's a federation with standards.
You know, the 2019 Asian Cup, so the AFCON or the Euros of Asia. So Thailand lost the opening game 4-1 to India. They sacked the manager. So the assistant manager was the caretaker manager for the rest of the tournament. So India, who won 4-1 against Thailand, got eliminated in the group stage. Thailand actually made it past the group.
Mad.
Basically.
Madness. Yeah, no, AFCON, it's so unpredictable.
Actually, I actually did rate Ivory Coast winning, despite being one probably the worst performing teams in the groups.
It's mad. That just shows you like what can happen like in these tournaments.
Yeah. Unless it's
at the end of the day, you just don't know. Like because in international tournaments, I personally think international tournaments that's the highest level of football for me.
Yeah.
I actually think the international tournaments are the most difficult ones to win. I think more so than the Champions League. Like I think the Euro. Oh, ball over the top, headed away by Singapore.
Unless it's like Spain at the Euros.
I actually think the Euros, and of course, I mean the World Cup's the World Cup, but with the Euros, I think even that's harder to win than the Champions League, personally.
Oh yeah. Again, if it's not Spain, then it's tough.
The reason I say it's harder is because with international football, you don't have the opportunity because it's like you don't play international football the whole year. You don't have the opportunity to gel. So it's like it takes. Oh, Rodgers, is he gone down there? No penalty. I'm saying with international football, it takes longer to gel as a team. Yeah. So I think that's why it's harder to win. And also because you're playing for your country, I think there's even more pressure at the end of the day.
Yeah. And you never know. There might be like one or two big teams that have an infighting. If you remember Belgium at the World Cup.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone is old. That's why we're not.
Belgium was terrible. Belgium was just shambles at the World Cup. Oh, Van der Sar wins it.
It'll be funny if I don't think Italy will be that sort of team. Like if it was 2010, yeah.
But the thing is with Italy, we've actually got a really good crop of young players. But the problem is for years, managers refuse to use them. Hopefully, something's happened in Atalanta. Something's happened in Bergamo. 2-0 Atalanta. Atalanta.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Atalanta. But you know, I can't believe Atalanta. They drew to Celtic at home 0-0. That's shocking. Yeah, 2-0 though. They'll be all right.
Yeah. And it'll be a big one against Barcelona because I forgot who Barcelona play already tonight. Oh, yeah, they play Benfica. There's a chance that Atalanta could finish above Barcelona, which would help them in the seedings of potential opponents. So, and that's the final game of the league phase. Barcelona hosting Atalanta. So that's another game to look out for. But I'm assuming the big one is
here we go. John Duran has now been summoned. Here we go. John Duran. Now Villa, now the super sub is on.
Let's see if he does turn into the main super sub. The 56, 57 minute.
Did you see that bid that West Ham made a bid for John Duran? I'm like, why would he go to West Ham? Like
go from Champions League football, potential European football for the third year in a row, to Europa Conference League winners West Ham. I mean, one of them has a trophy, so I think it's fair.
No, but I'm saying right now. Oh, ball in, and it's cleared away.
It looked
by
like it was.
Singo.
It could have been an own goal.
Singo,
no.
I'll be honest. What they've done with Singo, because Torino, he was a very attacking wing back, and now he's a centre back.
Now it's centre back. And he's another foreign man of the match.
Yeah,
I mean,
Singo got the goal. Oh, here's Digne, long throw.
And been good defensively. Obviously, because they haven't conceded.
Is Martinez. All the way over the top to Digne. Buendia. Can he get a cross in? Finds Digne. Does get the cross in, but it's blocked.
I could see Monaco holding out for the win. Either 1-0 or 2-1, 2-0, something like that.
Monaco, they look. I mean, Villa have had chances. Like they should have got a goal in this game.
And that's kind of why, with not the Champions League or the Prem, but just overall, I don't think they're that amazing. That some people
ball in, headed away. I think they're just inconsistent because last season they had 1 game a week. This season they have more.
Because technically the Conference League,
because conference, because the reason I say 1 game a week is because Conference League they did what Chelsea did. They made like a load of changes and stuff.
Yeah.
So now Champions League, they have to play like their full 11 like every game, like Wednesday, Saturday.
Yeah, and then usually get battered by Spurs. Atalanta,
3-0. Yeah, no, it's weird with Villa because Spurs aren't very good, but we love to beat Villa like 4-0. We always do Villa for some reason.
Yeah.
Apart from like when Emery first came in, like they beat us. But since then, pretty much, I know Villa have been like in the Championship quite recently and stuff, but like for a while we've done Villa.
Good backhill.
Backheel to Digne.
But will it be a no?
Header and it's saved. Yeah, no, with Villa, Spurs we do well against them for always. We usually with Villa we usually batter them. So I'm hoping that it happens in the cup. But I did say to you that for the FA Cup draw, I'd rather have Villa than have like Exeter or Plymouth or something, because you just know against those teams we would like struggle to score. At least with Villa, we've actually like battered.
Only Tamworth.
But
Tamworth, biggest 5th-tiered club.
Here's Zakaria.
Oh no, mine's that.
That's Kura. Minamino. Minamino, I thought he was at Liverpool. Whenever he played, he was decent. I thought because he used to always like come on and score. Minamino.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Kamara. Good strength. It's just too heavy, but Watkins gets it back, but it's 1 again.
I'll have to refresh. My stream died.
Akaluche. Zakaria. Kamara. Can't find him. Yeah, Monaco doing well just to like toy with Villa at the moment. As they give it, I jinx it, they give it away. Watkins finds Duran. Duran tries to slip it through to Watkins, who made the run, but Singo for me, Singo man of the match so far. Wilfred Singo.
Yeah.
For me, man of the match so far. It's gone, half an hour to play. Like I said, guys, I will have to leave early before, probably 10 minutes before the game ends, so I do apologize for that.
Ads.
Villa try and attack, but they lose it. Minamino takes on Konza, shoots. Konza gets the block, but it's still alive. Here they are again, and it's shot straight into Ben Seguir, shot straight into Martinez. As Villa come forward, here's Rogers. Rogers, good run. Finds Watkins. Watkins, can he beat the defender? He does, but he's forced wide. Cash, Tielemans. Here's Watkins wide. Watkins outside of the boot towards Duran, who was in space, but Vanderson, I think it was, gets the header.
So Pasalic and CDK with the two recent
the Catalare, yeah.
Former Milan player, and I think Club Brugge before that.
Yeah, Club Brugge. And then Pasalic. Did you know Pasalic used to be at Chelsea like a long time ago?
Oh yeah, and think as well Dinamo Zagreb.
Yeah.
But
corner to Villa.
I think I'm a bit actually ahead now. But
Ball in, headed away.
Forgot what I was going to say.
Back in. Oh, it is out.
Maybe I put it like that.
Villa are piling on the pressure at the moment.
And it's only 1-0. But I feel like it should have been like 2-1, 2-2.
Yeah, this game should have more goals, but like with the chances, like there's been quite a lot of like chances in this game.
But good defending. Apart from
this game isn't a 1-0 game. I'll be totally honest.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm ahead, but Villa attack now.
I've lost mine. Mine's lagged. I have to get it back.
But blocked, and Monaco will get it away. Ooh.
One moment.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Mino.
What happened here? What happened? I think a Yamba.
You'll see it soon, I guess. Mino.
Oh no, I missed it. Yeah, they're zooming in on Minamino at the moment. I missed it. What happened?
It was a true ball, and he was basically 1-on-1, and then the Villa defenders basically got back to rescue the ball before Mino had any shot. Should have easily been 2-0, or at least taken a shot. Actually, Aston Villa is another team that Newcastle usually batter as well.
Yeah, you guys do well against them. Apart from that 1-3-0, I remember. You guys do well against
season
them.
We got Champions League. We beat them the past
couple of subs.
4-5 games.
Golovin is coming on. And Ben Seguir and Kamara off, and Magasa and Golovin coming on.
Feels like you're ahead, but oh well.
Yeah, I might be ahead now. I don't know.
I think we've beaten them 5-1, 4-0, 3-0, 3-1. We actually have one of the best home records against Aston Villa.
We have a good record at Villa Park. At Villa Park, we've only lost once in like 15 games there. Like we seem to do well there.
Wait, and the game you beat them this season was in
at home 4-1. 4-1
at Spurs. Okay, so I mean Ange is known for breaking records as well. Just saying.
Yeah, it's who we are, mate. We don't change.
Entertaining football.
Why can't it just be entertaining, mate?
But to be honest, I kind of hope that Tottenham win, just so that Villa don't catch up to Newcastle if it comes to that point.
Yes, mate, it's a big relegation 6-pointer
for Spurs.
Yeah, relegation. Watkins battling with Vanderson. Vanderson wins. Vanderson, another candidate. Vanderson's been great as well in this game.
Actually, I don't know if he's still in the chat. AD744 has predicted that Spurs will win a trophy. Actually,
wow. I don't know where you're getting that from.
But Barcelona fan. So
what I will say is Ange is clearly he is prioritizing the cups, but will we win one? I still think it's like I don't see it.
Yeah, we'll see.
Look, it's possible. It's possible, but it's unlikely. Like super unlikely.
But we'll see.
Ian Maatson on for Villa.
And Digne coming off. It doesn't matter whether, but at the same time. Still 3-0 for Atalanta. So yeah, it seems it's almost certain that Sturm Graz will be eliminated tonight in the Champions League. I heard Ange is on the hot seat. I don't think so. I haven't seen any reports.
Apparently they're waiting for the cups. Apparently the Liverpool second leg apparently has an influence. I don't know how true it is, but apparently that's what's been said.
So who do Spurs play before that?
Leicester and Brentford.
Okay, 2 wins for both of those teams.
We're not beating Brentford. I can already tell you that. Away from home, we're not beating Brentford. No chance. Leicester at home, if we're lucky, we will. If we're lucky, we'll beat them. But Brentford away, forget it, man.
I am a fox.
10 will be there. If we lose to Leicester, 10 will be there. I will not be there.
If Leicester actually win, how many points would that be? Then in between
5 points. 5 points.
Oh, no.
5 or 6, yeah. Currently, I know we're 8 points. I think we're 10 points. Yeah, we're 10 points above Leicester, but 8 points above the relegation zone. So if Leicester beat us, it will go to 7 points from us and them, but we'll be near the relegation zone if other results don't go our way.
Tottenham to get relegated but win the Europa League.
Could you imagine?
I think domestic cup is possible for Spurs. Europa League is really hard. Yeah.
Europa League, this is the thing with the Europa League is if we had a proper manager, I'd actually say we have more of a chance.
This year, Europa League is open.
It is open. That's why it's so frustrating, because if we had a manager that can adapt and is good in Europe, we'd have a chance, because I think it is very open this year. I think we have, albeit a slim one, we have
Man United will win.
I think we have a chance, but I think the fact that it's open, it's frustrating, because with Ange, he's going to fuck it against like some good team. And if we play like a Lazio or a Bilbao, he's going to fuck it. Because he'll leave us. And in knockout football, you can't be open all the time.
Yeah. Oof, just drag wide.
Monaco holding strong at the moment.
And this would be a big result for Monaco. Because
it's a shame I'm probably going to miss like the last 10 minutes of this.
When Villa scored like twice.
Yeah,
do you guys like the fact that no teams can drop down? Yeah.
Yes.
It'll be
because teams shouldn't be rewarded with failure. Because if you drop down, if you get eliminated from the Champions League, you should be eliminated. Yeah. It shouldn't be, you're eliminated, but you get another chance at another competition. For me, I've never agreed with that. For me, it's if you're eliminated, you're eliminated.
Like Sevilla.
Yeah, like
Sevilla purposely tried to get third.
That's what I'm saying. I'm glad it stopped things like that happening, because Sevilla, right? I know they've done so good, they're amazing in the Europa League, but Sevilla, if we really think about it, because a lot of times they've done it by dropping out the Champions League, because Sevilla they finish in the top 4 quite a lot until the last couple of years, but they've done it through dropping out the Champions League. They've been basically, if we're being real, Sevilla, their failure has been rewarded. Failure has been rewarded by giving them a chance to win a competition. If we're being just totally honest about it.
Yeah.
So for me, that's the one thing I personally prefer the group format than the whole big league table. But the one thing I do like that they've changed is the fact that teams can't drop out from Champions League to Europa League.
Yeah, I actually do like this new whole 36 team in a group.
Here's Mings, Buendia in space gets the block. See, Monaco, they're defending well right now.
Yeah.
Buendia trying to toe poke that.
So who plays who? Then where's who Monaco play again? The next one, the final one is Inter. Yeah. So it actually does help Monaco if they win this.
They're playing Inter.
So
Monaco need to win this then.
Yeah. To at least have a higher position in the feelings. Because if you're let's say if they don't get top 8, but they get 9 all the way to 16th.
Singo again. What a tackle. Singo again. Yeah, for me, Wilfred Singo, man of the match. A great tackle on Duran there.
It was a goal.
Great tackle. Yeah, this Singo, he's been immense in this game.
First, India against England, T20. Stream on Discovery Plus.
Corner to Villa. Villa.
Yeah, Monaco up against the Principality of Birmingham.
Villa. Oh, corner in. Not a great one. First man away. Throw in Monaco.
Now I'm seeing the corner from Tillemans. I mean, I know what happens. Gone out.
Yeah, I'm ahead now.
Still 3-0, Atalanta.
Yeah, I said Atalanta will smoke them.
Yeah. Unai Emery not looking impressed.
Nope.
In the Principality of Birmingham.
Birmingham Villa. Yeah, up the Villa. Oh,
Then you have
scrappy.
If Barcelona failed to beat Benfica, there's a possible chance that certain teams could have Barcelona.
I think Barca have to beat Benfica because I think
if they win,
against Atalanta they're going to struggle. So
yeah, and also if they beat Benfica, no matter what happens in the Atalanta game, the final game, they will still finish above Atalanta. So yeah, a big game for Barca against Benfica. But the last time they played Barcelona and Benfica, it ended 3-0 to Benfica.
Yeah.
So
ball over the top. Here's Golovin. 1v1. Golovin takes it wide, gets the shot, and Mings is there to make the block.
Oh.
Forward from Monaco. Lovely ball from, I think, Magassa, I think it was, who's come on.
No, I see it. Yeah, good block. And it's a corner.
Yeah, good bit of defending there. I don't think Mings is good at all, but that's a good bit of defending there.
What's happening?
Yeah, it's crazy. Monaco, on a whole, they actually have a really good record against English teams.
Yeah, that's why I was like, maybe Monaco wins this game against Villa. And of course, there's
Bullen. Header saved by Martinez. Yeah, watch. When I have to bounce, they're going to score there's going to be 3 goals or something.
yeah, it'll probably be like that. Or
yeah.
Or at least another goal.
Yeah, yes. Dinner, you know what I mean? So, Monaco win it back. That's wide.
Now that I think about it, I could go to the AFCON.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean it's not far.
It's not that far actually, and cheap. Who would be my AFCON team? I always love Cameroon.
But it's never the obvious one though. It's never who you think it is that's gonna win it. So I'll go for an outside shout like Burkina Faso.
I mean they're alright, I guess. I'll go for why not? I would love to see it. I would consider them my Africa team at World Cups or AFCON.
Monaco forward here,
Minamino.
Cameroon back in the day were really good. Golovin.
Botswana. That'll be
Can you believe Ghana failed to qualify for AFCON? I can't believe that. That is crazy. That's like worse than Italy not qualifying for the World Cup.
Oh yeah, because at least like Europe, there's at least more than 13 very good teams.
Substitution. Teze coming on for Monaco.
I'm saying that all the African teams are bad, but on
The African teams are good. They got some very good players.
I think
Minamino off.
if I have to make the early pick to win, just for the storyline, Egypt.
Well, they're the record holders. So
yeah, but Salah's never won it.
Zakaria and Minamino off.
Yeah, Minamino's not been great.
Mikal and Teze on.
So I'll go early shout Egypt to win AFCON.
With Marmoush and Salah. With those players up front, definitely.
Yeah. And they look set to go to the World Cup as well. So it's a good sort of vibe around the camp. Because Egypt don't actually make World Cups, really.
Well, they did in 2018. And then...
For the first time since 19...
they met in 2018. They flopped, and then they didn't make the Qatar
because
one.
they lost to Sadio Mane.
Yeah. Oh, ball through. Good defending in the end by Konza.
And I feel like the AFCON might be the last hurrah of Salah.
Oh, nice one too.
Oh,
Here's Cash down the wing for Villa. Cash gets the ball in, and it's another block from Singo. Singo, he's everywhere today.
Yeah. Could have been forward there, Monaco.
Monaco defending better than Arsenal on Sunday against Villa.
Now that you jinxed it, maybe.
So far.
But yeah, so far so good by Monaco defensively. Maybe a couple of opportunities that Villa had. I think the Watkins one before halftime.
Corner comes in, good claim from keeper.
Mateji or something. Matechki. Keep on forgetting which games are on tonight. Oh, that Liverpool. I think the big ones tonight are obviously Atleti Leverkusen. I would look out for obviously Benfica and Barcelona.
Can't quite get round.
But I would look out for Red Star against PSV. Because I said
Red Star battered Stuttgart 5-1. I can't believe that result actually happened.
I feel like I'm not going to say it'll be 5-1 against PSV, but I can see Red Star winning. And if that happens, they would go how far in the league standings? Oh, they only have 3 points, but a win would keep them at least alive. Somewhat. And PSV are not completely safe. They're in 23rd.
Yeah, PSV, they got to try and get in those playoffs.
Yeah. There's also Young Boys, Slovan Bratislava. And
do you know what the name of the Young Boys Stadium is? Young Boys FC, their stadium. Look it up. That's all I'm going to... Look up Young Boys Stadium name.
Young Boys.
Oh, is Monaco through here? They've got a 3-on-2. Villa get bodies back and he makes the foul. It's a free kick to Monaco in a good position.
BSC Young Boys Stadium. Oh.
When you see it, you see it.
Yeah, I see it. I had to make sure that I didn't just put in Young Boys.
Yeah, BSC Young Boys, yeah.
Yeah, because that would be even more sus if I just write young boys. But yeah, it's the Wankdorf Stadium, the name of the young boys stadium, which will host, I believe, Celtic tonight or tomorrow night.
Yeah. Right, 10. I'm
No,
going to have to bounce.
actually
I'm
not.
going to have to bounce in just a moment. After this free kick, I'll just wait for this free kick, and then I'll have to bounce. So,
They actually host,
yeah, guys,
but
keep smashing the likes up on both the channels if you haven't already. Make sure you're subscribing to both of our channels. Like I said, apologies I have to bounce early before the game ends, but if you're watching on my channel, you'll still have 10 here. So, happy days.
Oh yeah, and the game's almost up in
Yeah.
like 10-ish minutes.
All right, free kick to Monaco.
It'll be amazing if they score.
Let's see this, and then I have to bounce. Unfortunately, it's in and it's into the wall, and it's cleared.
Oh.
Back in, wait for the attack. Vanderson, does he keep it in? He does. Still alive here. Golovin tries to play it on the outside, and it's out. People, I'm going to have to bounce here, unfortunately, but big up to everybody that's watched. Big up to everybody that's watched on my channel. Enjoy the rest of the game. Now I'm leaving. I'm probably going to miss like 3 goals or something in the last minute. So let's see what happens. But yeah, make sure you're subscribing to 10 and No Filter FC. Big up to 10 for having me on, and he'll take you through the latter stages of the game. So yeah 10. Thanks for having me on, man.
Yeah. All right. See you, Charlie.
Take care.
Subscribe to his channel.
Yes. All right. See you later, 10. See ya.
Importantly, mine.
Bye.
Monaco Villa. All right. So for anyone else from Charlie's channel, as I said, please do hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel, specifically this one. Well, that's a big leap there. But yeah, there's about 6-ish minutes to go plus the added time. It seems like it might end up just at 1-0 to Monaco. Monaco, I did say would win, not 3-2, but would win. Mainly not because, they have a good record against English teams, but because I just think that Monaco, they haven't done well in the league, but they're good enough to get a result against Aston Villa. Now that I said that, Aston Villa will score 2 quick-fire goals by probably going to be John Duran and I don't know, Tielemans, if he's still on. Watch that happen now. Maybe I'll set it. Try and find a way to set up the phone to watch the rest of the game. And that will be clear for the throw-in for Monaco. So yeah, Monaco currently beating the Principality of Birmingham. Well, there's a sub. Jacob Ramsey, I think, coming on. Not quite sure. But Morgan Rogers and Buendia coming off, and coming on is Jacob Ramsey and Bogard. Never seen Bogard. But yeah, as I said, people, please do hit the like button on the stream, both streams. Subscribe to the channel, both channels. Follow me on X and Twitter. And yeah, Monaco might get a second goal. Oh my God, they could. It's a corner. It's a corner to Monaco. Yeah, it's going to be tough for Monaco. I mean, Villa. So yeah, the Principality currently struggling. As I said, Principality of Birmingham, where there is a corner for Birmingham, Villa. No, Monaco. it will be Golovin that will be taking it. The 2018 World Cup only guy. I mean, that's literally the only time we've seen him. World Cup 2018. Did absolutely nothing, but could do something here from this corner. Never mind. It'll be cleared. But yeah, Aston Villa, they've had their chances, but look, I've kept on saying this a few times. Aston Villa are decent. They are decent, but they're not a spectacular team, I would say. But they're a team that would grind it out. Maybe not in this game, but how's the game? It's been good. I think if the result holds, I think Monaco deserved the win over the Principality of Birmingham. So I think it's a good game, even though it's just only 1-0, but offside. As for the other game that's happening, it is 4-0 Atalanta, and the guy that has scored it literally near the end of the game now. Quick guess, I don't know, maybe Pasalic again. Let's see. No, it's actually look who it is. It's Ademola with the goal. Ademola Lookman with the fourth goal. As Monaco, they could get the second. It hits the net, just not the back of it, the front of it, I guess. I don't know why it's called back of the net. Isn't it like the back, the outside? I don't know. Or would you say inside the net and outside the net? But yeah, Atalanta, comfortable, current 4-0 win in added time. Sturm Graz, I will call it now, are officially eliminated from the Liga de Campeones, the Champions League. Don't really want to talk about politics. Maybe like, offline or whatever, sure, but not on either channel. The only politics we're talking here is whether the Principality of Birmingham. Nah, that's not a penalty. He was the one that stumped on the foot. That's not a penalty. Again, I'm not going to put in the politics. I mean, I have my opinion on it, but I won't say it here. But of course, like offline or X, Twitter, if you guys want, then it's here. If you don't like my opinion, it's just my opinion. But John Durant, it's 5 added minutes. I don't know why my timer is like 10 seconds behind, but we do have 5 added minutes for the Principality of Monaco. I mean, of Birmingham to get something away at Monaco. I mean, if it's based on yesterday's results, but again, not going to say on here. As I said, I can say it offline, don't mind. And that is cleared. Throw in for Aston Villa. I'm not even an Aston Villa fan, but yeah, this is not a good result. Even though I feel like there has to be certain results. I feel like the top 8 for Villa, it'll be funny if they get a point now. But Aston Villa, I feel like if certain results don't go their way tonight and tomorrow, they will be out of the top 8. But they do play Celtic in the final game. But that would also mean they have to rely on certain teams. Well, there's 2 times we play them. The second leg, which is in like 3 weeks, and sometime in like, I I don't know, April, I think, May. And Monaco, quick attack. Offside again. They're like offside FC now. But they could have also killed the game, that chance from Alikuche, if that's how you say it. Both times, actually, the one before halftime and the one that he technically scored but was offside. So, yeah, an early goal by Sigbo, which right now, which was, I think, in the 8th minute, is the one that separates the two teams. And it was a good over bicycle overhead and over the ball as well for John Durant. You can call him Kevin Durant now, but possible good attempt, but not really troubling the goalkeeper of Monaco. As we get a yellow card for Golovin. I feel like the game, about 2 minutes left, I feel like Monaco will see it out. And it will be a big win for Monaco because they do play away at Inter, which you would expect them to not get anything as in like a win. So this win against Villa is very, very crucial for Monaco in order to get a higher seeding in the Champions League playoff or round of 16 or top 8, basically, if they do have certain results go their way. But Monaco are getting closer to a big win. Probably not as big as beating Barcelona, but still. Getting it cleared. Nope, foul. And that might probably see out the game for Monaco. I mean, Martinez looks dejected. Almost full time, 30 seconds to go. But to be honest, referee could just blow the end of the game because I do not see Villa getting an attack going that would have them in a very good chance to score. Oh, but they do get the ball if they clear it and just get it forward. Just get it forward. There, Aston Villa. Have to win the header. And it's game over, I believe. It is. It's game over. Monaco have beaten Aston Villa in the Champions League. A 1-0 win for Aston Villa. I mean, Monaco. So, yeah. So for everyone on both channels, as I said, please do hit the like button on the streams, both streams. Subscribe to my channel and obviously Charlie's channel if you're on it. Obviously follow me on X on Twitter if you want to know my whatever politics or whatever you guys want. My opinion, free speech. If you don't like the opinion, it's just an opinion. It's just me, But yeah, as I said, hit the like button on both streams, subscribe to the channel, follow me on X, follow No Filter FC. Maybe I assume he'll go live after the 8 o'clock UK, 9 p.m. Central European time games of the Champions League, the big ones that are happening in 15 minutes. But yeah, I guess I'll wrap it up here. And as we wrap up, big shout out to everyone on both streams. And yeah, I'll take it out here. And one last bit, my heart goes out for all of you. Peace.